Yo, 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 it's your boy J Dub. What's going on, people? Got a new video for you. Check it out. And we gonna get it. All right, got a new hot topic for you guys. I'm sure you're out there on Amazon seeing all the new hottest deals going on and swiping that credit card. We got one topic I wanted to talk about today, and that is it okay for Xbox guys to buy a PlayStation? Is it okay? How do you guys feel about that? It's 6 years into the generation. Next year, the new consoles come out. This generation is over. Is it finally okay to go out and buy a PlayStation? Let's talk about it a little bit. I want you guys to turn your attention to this here. My man, PlayStation Bra, shout out to Bra. He posted this morning that Amazon had a deal, and that was this PlayStation 4, 1 terabyte. You get Marvel Spider-Man and Horizon Zero Dawn, the complete edition, $299. Hey, that's not a bad deal, considering any other day the PlayStation 4 Pro is $399 with no games. Let that sink in. That's $100 discount with 2 AAA blockbuster 10 million plus selling games. That's greatness. But I want you to focus on something right below that. My man Salty, shout out to Salty with Salty's Gaming, he finally pulled the trigger. He finally bought a PlayStation. He is a diehard Xbox guy. I'm not sure if he, dabbles on PC or the Switch or whatever, but he finally bought a PlayStation. Great deal, great buy. I believe he bought the Slim version, which, by the way, is $249, so you can get it even cheaper. So he pulled the trigger. Now, I wanted to use him for an example, but he's not the only one. There's a lot of my Xbox guys out there that are taking advantage of this deal. It's a great deal. Yep, he pulled the trigger. Now, here's the thing about it, right? Look below here. There's a lot of guys who didn't think that he would do it, but he did it. And he's going to have a lot of fun. Shout out to my man Mooch here. He says, nice, Salty. Excited to hear about your opinion on certain titles. Hey, I can't wait too. Shout out to my man Sam, Sean, of course me, I'm going to do what I do. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. You can run for greatness for a long time, but eventually you have to pay the piper. Eventually you have to walk through that greatness door. But again, the subject is not necessarily about Salty. He's just one of the guys that went out and bought a PlayStation today. This is a very good deal. This is a very good deal. You can't beat that, guys. But one thing that I noticed is there are a lot of PlayStation guys that are welcoming Xbox guys with open arms into the into the PlayStation Nation. They're recommending games. They're saying, hey man, you need to play this first. You need to play that first. I mean, think about it. That's a long laundry list of games. Big blockbuster AAA games at that. I'm talking about Detroit Becomes Human, The Last of Us, Horizon Zero Dawn, Bloodborne, Uncharted 4, Neo, Spider-Man, the Uncharted collection, God, the game of the year, God of War, there's just so many games. Ratchet and Clank. I mean, I can just keep going. MLB Baseball, the show. You know, for a lot of PlayStation Xbox guys that love baseball. Well, guess what? Now you have the best baseball game ever made at your disposal. But I wanted to really just harness the difference in the communities and the difference in the offerings. You know, Salty could have went out and bought another Xbox, which I believe he has one already. He could have went out and bought a Switch. He could have went out and bought another Xbox. But he bought a PlayStation. So really great deal. But right now, what's the most selling item, the hottest item right now? And shout out to my man J-Tech for this list here. Shout out to him. Horizon Zero Dawn. That's number 1. Spider-Man, number 2. The PS4 Pro, without any games, just a regular system, is $30 cheaper now. And guess what? People are buying it. It's number 3 item, high ticket item. Even the PlayStation Classic is getting some love at number 4. And then, of course, the hot ticket selling item right now, the PS4 Pro, 1 terabyte, Spider-Man, and Horizon Zero Dawn for $299. You can't beat that. Guys, it's a great deal. But one thing I wanted to talk about is it okay? Yes, it is okay. It's okay for Xbox guys to go out and buy a PlayStation, especially at a great deal. Why should you deny yourself the luxury of playing these big blockbuster AAA games? This is about gaming, guys. Gaming. PlayStation is where it's at this generation. Last generation, Xbox was where it's at. It's okay. You win some, you lose some. I mean, they still have their Xbox for, you know, their party chat and movies and stuff like that. And now they're picking up the PlayStation for the games, for the exclusives, the games, the ecosystem, the VR. They could easily go and pick up a $199 VR with a couple of games. It's constantly going on sale. I definitely recommend that. But is it okay? What do you guys think? Do you think now, 6 years into the generation is actually, you know, coming to a close? Do you think now it's okay for Xbox guys to go ahead and buy a PlayStation? What do you think? Talk about it in the comment section. I actually think it's a great idea. Now, and that leads into next generation. You know, buy a PlayStation now for dirt cheap. I mean, $199, $249 with a bunch of games, $299 for the Pro with a couple of games. It just makes sense. Go ahead and do it. Don't deny yourself that. It's okay. But I do see a lot of PlayStation guys welcoming Xbox guys with open arms. They're recommending games. My man Mooch is out there. He recommending Salty to play this, play that. My man Crap is doing the same. I'm doing the same. Other people are doing the same. It just feels good. This is Christmas time. That's what it feels like. So I can imagine with guys like Salty, I can imagine how they're feeling. Man, I just got this brand new console. I want to check it out. They got some great games. Now I want to see what everybody's talking about. Imagine when he pops in God of War for the first time and see Kratos chopping that wood. Imagine how his jaw's going to drop. Imagine when he pop in that Horizon Zero Dawn game and see the robots. Just imagine all of these great blockbuster games that people have been enjoying for all these years. Now some of these guys will see why the PlayStation has sold over 100 million units. Why it's sold almost at 1 billion games, the most in history. It's a great thing. I'm glad that some of these Xbox guys are actually branching out and going to buy the PlayStation, because now they can see what all the talk is about, what all the fuss is about. There's nothing wrong with being a multi console owner and gamer. PlayStation offers you a lot of value. If you're a gamer, it offers you what you want, gaming, and tons of it. Anyway, I want you guys to tell me what you think about this. Do you think it's okay for Xbox guys to go ahead and pony up the money to buy a PlayStation. Now is a great time, but what do you think? Do you think it's like, nah, stay on the Xbox side, don't come over here now? Or do you think, hey man, come on over, the more the merrier? Let me know what you guys, I want to know your honest opinion. Let me know. Anyway, shout out to my man Salty, and all those other guys who are capitalizing on this great Amazon deal. Congratulations. I know you're going to have hours and hours and months of fun with the console, with the ecosystem, with the online, with the exclusive games. Pop in Spider-Man, God of War, any of those games, and your jaw's going to drop. Anyway, it's your boy J Dub. Y'all know where to find me. Peace.